The world woke up today to a headline nobody expected. Russia, preparing for nuclear tests for the first time since the Soviet Union. And it all began with one sentence from the President of the United States. A sentence that blindsided even his own national security advisors. What happens next could reshape global security for the next decade. Watch carefully, because the most alarming part comes near the end. So, what triggered this? Just days ago, President Trump stunned Washington when he suddenly ordered the Pentagon to immediately begin testing nuclear weapons on an equal basis with other nations. The U.S. hasn't conducted a nuclear test since 1992. China hasn't since 1996. Russia? Not since 1990. Trump didn't clarify what he meant. His energy secretary claimed these would be non-nuclear system tests, while Trump himself hinted at full underground detonations. Washington was confused. Moscow wasn't. Within hours, Vladimir Putin called an urgent meeting of his Security Council. Televised, dramatic, and obviously choreographed for maximum impact. He ordered his ministers, intelligence chiefs, and military commanders to submit coordinated proposals on the preparation of nuclear weapons tests. Not hypothetical, not symbolic. Concrete plans. Defense Minister Andrei Belousov didn't hesitate. We must prepare for full-scale nuclear testing immediately. General Valery Gerasimov warned that if Russia doesn't start preparations now, it could lose the ability to match the U.S. response. And one key detail, Putin's nuclear test site at Novaya Zemlya is already on standby. It's the same Arctic site used for Soviet-era megaton detonations. This isn't just saber-rattling. It's a dangerous action-reaction cycle that nuclear experts have been warning about for years. Here's why. Russia and the U.S. together hold over 11,000 nuclear warheads. China is rapidly expanding to 600-plus warheads. Nuclear explosive testing hasn't been done by any major power in the 21st century. The environmental consequences of restarting full testing are catastrophic. And once one nuclear power tests, the others will follow. A new nuclear arms race wouldn't begin in 2030 or 2035. It would begin now. By the way, do you know? Only North Korea has conducted nuclear tests since 2006. Here's where things get even more alarming. When Russia contacted the U.S. for clarification, the White House offered no explanation, no denial, no reassurance. Just, we'll pass the information to our superiors. Even Trump's own senior officials appear to contradict each other. His Pentagon has not confirmed explosive testing. His energy secretary said non-nuclear tests. Trump told reporters, "You'll find out very soon." That ambiguity is now driving Russia's decision-making and pushing the world closer to a line not crossed in 30 years. Putin's message is simple. If the U.S. tests, Russia will too. And the next move could come from Beijing, Paris, London, Islamabad, or New Delhi. From missile testing, to system tests, to full underground detonations. The escalation ladder is now wide open. For Russia, restarting nuclear tests would demonstrate readiness, signal military superiority, terrify Western capitals, and rally domestic support. But globally, it could fracture the last remaining guardrails of nuclear stability. A senior UN researcher said it best. No one needs this, but we may get there anyway. The world is entering a moment it hasn't seen since the Cold War. And one miscalculation could reshape everything. Here's a question for you. Do you think the U.S. will actually go through with nuclear testing? Or is Russia overreacting? Drop your thoughts below. I read every comment. And if you want part 2, where we break down exactly what a modern nuclear test looks like, hit the like button so this reaches more people. Stay tuned. This story is only getting started.